Hello and welcome back, viewers. You're watching NewsX with me, Kriti Mehta. We're now shifting our focus to news coming in from Noida Phase 2, where we're seeing violent protests. Now, tensions have also gripped after a workers' protest over wage hikes escalated there in violence. Thousands of garment and hosiery workers, most of them women from the area, they gathered in the B block area of Noida Phase 2, and their demands are for higher salaries, weekly offs, bonuses, proper enforcement of labor laws and safer workplaces, including the formation of sexual harassment committees. The unrest comes just days after Haryana's Manesar saw similar protests, and Haryana in fact announced a significant increase in minimum wages, triggering demands for parity and parity among workers in UP as well. What began here as a large-scale demonstration soon turned volatile. Protesters, of course, clashed with the police. They torched vehicles, pelted stones and blocked key roads and key movement across the roads, and the industrial hub was disrupted. Authorities are now saying that they are working to restore order. UP DGP Rajiv Krishna has also stated that officials are identifying some individuals who allegedly instigated the violence, warning of strict action against those responsible. Heavy police deployment continues to be in place across industrial zones under the Gautam Budh Nagar Commissioner and the Commissionerate. Senior police and administrative officials are on ground with additional forces rushed to sensitive areas. Police maintain the situation is as of now under control and is being closely monitored, but efforts are underway to engage with workers, counsel them and ensure peace while using minimal force whenever necessary. Let's in fact take you through the exact sequence of events. And on your screens, viewers, we are showing you the Noida violence. It started at the Motherson factory in Sector 60, Noida Phase 2, and the visual on your screens show the protesters, of course, vandalizing property, creating chaos, pelting stones, overturning police vehicles as well. About 5,000 protesters had gathered on the location there, and the strength is only gathering in numbers. Since a couple of days, in fact, they had been protesting, but now, of course, we are looking at aggression, violence, pelting of stones. There's also a huge police presence there, but police vehicles are also being attacked. Some of the miscreants, of course, they're instigating the violence. This is the hosiery complex area in Phase 2 of Noida on your screens. The employees gathered from multiple industry units in this hosiery complex. They're demanding increased wages, pay parity, overtime benefits and allowance, DA allowance and weekly offs, along with, of course, an increment of their wages, which they claim has not been raised since a couple of years. But this is the hosiery complex area where the protesters have gathered. So far, there is police deployments, as you can see on your screens. And as we move ahead, people, of course, these are the visuals of the time when people began gathering initially for salary increment. That's the key demand. A large number of people are there, as you can see on your screens. We are learning about 5,000 of them joined these protests that have been building up since a few days. The map of the area also we are putting on our screens for your assessment, viewers. The nearby roads are all blockaded. Delhi police have issued an advisory, and if you can see on the top right on your screens is a vehicle that has been torched and overturned. Here as well you can see how protesters are attacking you, causing disruption, complete disruption, firing these smoke bombs as well, and vandalizing whatever property they can see. Protesters of course turned violent with vehicles and properties vandalized, and of course they were also pelting stones, and you can see how police are there trying to contain. In fact, this vehicle also overturned and torched completely, so damage to the tune of multiple lakhs of course already done there. And protesters here also trying to break through the barricades and cracking the barbed wires as police continues to be on spot trying to control these agitators. Those are the visuals where you can assess the strength of the protesters clearly, viewers. That's a police van. Also the rear mirror of this PCR van has also been broken and vandalized completely. UP police there deployed, and you can see the cracks on the windshield, on the front screen of this car. Vehicles completely set ablaze, torched, damaged and vandalized. UP vehicles, police vehicles. And then take a look at the traffic situation as well. Heavy congestion has been reported since morning on the Delhi-Noida DND due to traffic diversion. Fares of cab aggregators have also been hiked, and the travel time has nearly doubled for anyone who wishes to go from Delhi to Noida. A distance of 20 to 30 minutes is now taking about an hour or even more, because some reporters have said, some commuters have also reported that they have been stuck in traffic with no movement whatsoever for hours altogether. Those are the visuals, viewers. The Chilla border has also been blocked, and the movement of traffic is very slow. And then this is the advisory we are showing on our screens that has been issued by the Delhi police, the travel advisory, traffic advisory. It says that traffic at Noida was severely affected due to the ongoing agitation by the workers from private factories. They have completely blocked Noida Link Road coming from the Chilla border. Traffic movement towards Noida from the Chilla border is severely affected. Public is hereby advised to plan their journey accordingly and use DND for traveling to Noida. Traffic intending to go to Noida may use DND from Sarai Kale Khan, or alternatively use NH24 Kondli Bridge and enter Noida through Noida Mode. So those are the traffic advisories issued by the police, the Delhi Traffic Police. And as you can see on your screens, viewers, the travel time has gone up to over an hour from Okhla to Noida. Fares have also increased. It's taking about 59 minutes going towards Noida, or even 1 hour roughly. Cab fares have increased, about 400 rupees being taken by aggregators. And then these are the areas that are reporting blockades due to the protests there: Sector 16, 62, NH9 and Dadri Main Road. All of these have been blocked completely due to protests, and you can imagine what kind of congestion it would have caused given the number of commuters who go from Delhi to Noida on an everyday basis. Moving ahead, you can also see the aftermath of the violence that took place today, the aftermath of the protests on your screens, viewers. There's a huge police deployment. They're trying to contain the agitators, try to calm the situation. Police, of course, using shields, and some may even have had to resort to lathi charge, but some of the miscreants there, of course, resorted to violence and attacking of vehicles and damaging properties and vandalizing whatever came in their sight. These are the visuals. Stones also being pelted, vehicles overturned and torched. The aftermath of the protests on the ground, as you can clearly see on your screens. Lot of damage being reported. The visuals are coming in since the morning today. Protests for wage hike and protection at work has now taken a violent turn since this morning today. In fact, a control room has been set up at the police headquarters in